All right, you're looking at the Toshiba Satellite L505. Very nice laptop, basically the latest and greatest as far as processor architecture goes. It's got the Core i3, which is the 330 mobile from Intel. Basically what that is a 2.13 gigahertz dual core processor. It actually has hyper-threading, so it acts like 4-core, like if it's a quad core. It also features the turbo mode, which overclocks it from 2.13 to 2.53 gigahertz by itself. Basically an automatic overclock whenever the processor detects it's doing a single-threaded application or it's loading a single-threaded app. It's going to overclock that one core, turn off the second core, and that's going to give you a nice boost in performance. On top of that, it's very efficient. It's built on the 32nm manufacturing process, which means it uses a lot less battery power than usual. On a desktop, it doesn't matter. You're plugged into a wall. If you care about the power consumption, it's because you're trying to do it for the environment and, you know, good for you, good concerns. But on a laptop, it's much more important because you're on a battery and you want that battery to last. Now, the 6 cell in here will last you over 3 hours, even with that reasonably powerful i3 processor in there. On top of that, 4 gigabytes of DDR3 memory, 320 gigabyte hard drive. You have NDRAF wireless, webcam, a bunch of good stuff on here. So let's take a quick look at it now. First of all, this is a 15.6-inch laptop, but as you will see, it does have a full-size keyboard and it has the number pad on the side. The number pad is probably the biggest one I've seen on a 16.4-inch notebook. They're usually slightly thinner keys. This one is very, very close to being full-size. I would say it's like 97%, 96%. I mean, they just took off just a tiny little bit. Besides that, everything is pretty standard. There aren't any media keys on this, but you do have 2 speakers, your power button at the top, full keyboard, number pad, and then you have a trackpad right here with 2 mouse buttons. Now, moving to the left-hand side, you have a fan louver, a VGA port to hook up an external monitor. This is your 10100 Ethernet, your HDMI port. Now, this does have GMA HD graphics in it, so it will do HD out. No problem. You also have a combo USB eSATA drive, which is very nice. These will also power your, charge up your phone when the computer is in sleep, which is a pretty interesting feature. You have your input and your output for your headset and your microphones. And this up here, do not be confused. It is not an express card slot. It would be an express card slot perhaps on another configuration of this same laptop, but on this one, it does not have one. Now moving over to the front, we have a couple indicator lights here. This is actually for Wi-Fi. This is your manual volume, the old style analog wheel. I love it. Classic. Besides that, nothing else really on the front except for a media card reader right here and then a couple of indicator lights for different things, basically hard drive, power, battery, SD card reader, and Wi-Fi antenna. Moving on over to the right-hand side, you have a SuperMulti DVD drive. Basically, it's going to do RAMs, ROMs, RWs, dual layers. Just about everything will be burnt and or read on this drive. You also have 2 more USB 2.0 ports. That brings the total to 3. And then basically a blocked off modem port. That's where the modem would have gone if there was one, but there is not. And then this is your AC power and a Kensington lock, and that's basically it. The only other thing that I could tell you about this is it does have a nice little webcam up here, the Toshiba webcam, and I don't think I mentioned the display resolution, but it is the ever classic 1366 by 768. I shouldn't say classic, it's kind of the new kid on the block, but everybody's using it, and it seems to be the new popular resolution. It will do HD, because you do have 768. This way, but 720 is going to cut you off about right here, so your HD videos will be about right there. And then again, if you want to output it with an HDMI to a 1080p video to monitor TV, whatever, you have that option as well, and it will do that multi-channel audio. So very, very nice laptop overall. It's going to be gray on the front, and I don't think I showed you the back. It's a dark gray on the back with like these line pattern, and it's quite affordable. So this is a good all-around general use laptop. It is powerful enough to edit videos and look at videos and stuff. Do Photoshop, etc. But I wouldn't do heavy-duty HD video editing on here. That would maybe slow down a bit too much. But very nice, great price, great feature set, and it's a nice one all around. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the Satellite Toshiba L505 15.6-inch laptop, type in T78-15611 into any major search engine. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.